what is tilt? All tilt is, very simply, is when the emotions get in the way. These can be positive emotions, and these can be negative emotions. And weird and oddly enough, you'll probably be like, okay, I knew that negative one. Like, I knew when I'm getting, like, angry, I get upset, irritated, frustrated. What are some emotions that you feel when you're tilted? Impatient. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna put ambivalent over here. We can talk about that special one. Ooh, okay, I like that one. Mad Sag. Yup. These are all great. Okay. Angry, upset, frustrated, irritated, Mad Sag, impatient. Yes, all of these emotions are negative and they impede your functioning in the game. These are all called like cause tilt or a part of tilt or maybe a symptom of your tilt. But here's the other thing that we often don't think about. Positive emotions can also get in the way that cause us to tilt. For example, anyone ever feel like too confident? Like, this game is going to be so easy. We should roll these fools. Like, they're not even on our same level. And then you have that moment of hubris. And then you don't think about stuff. And then you start getting smashed. You're like, wait, why are these shitty people smashing me? I'm supposed to be doing this to them. And then now you're no longer thinking about the thing you need to be thinking about. And now you're thinking about, oh noes. And now you're tilted. Too happy. Anyone having a game where they're just like, woohoo, this is all fun, and you're just like hanging out with your friends, you're having a good time, and like you're just like too happy, and because you're too happy, you're not paying attention, and because you're not paying attention, your emotions get in the way, and now you're tilted because things happen that you weren't expecting or you weren't thinking that they should happen. So again, too happy, too confident. So the reason why I want to put out not only the negative feelings, but I also want to talk about the positive feelings that cause us stronger emotions that get in the way of us thinking that causes us to tilt. So it's not, when people think about tilt, they typically really think about the negative stuff. And I mean, why, you know, it makes sense. It's the first thing that comes to mind. You want to smash things, right? You want to do things to people. And you want to be angry and upset or mad sag, right? All these things. But also, I want to emphasize that it's not just the negative feelings that can get in the way that can cause you to tilt. It can also be positive feelings that are too strong. When you're too relaxed, too happy, too confident, too chill, like all these things can also cause you to tilt. And for you out there too in the chat, are there other positive emotions that you've experienced that cause you to maybe go on autopilot, that cause you not to pay attention, that cause you to be distracted, that like help you tilt more? That's weird. Like positive emotion helping tilt, you know what I mean? Like they make you more dangerous to tilt, or more dangerous to tilt? Oh my god, words today. They're more inclined for you to tilt. That's the word. Okay. The other thing, though, we're talking about positive and negative emotions, but also, I want to highlight this one. Ambivalent. Like, you don't care. Like, the lack thereof feelings. Sometimes you might be on autopilot. You might not care. Whatever. Please, get me out of this game. Let's go next. GG. Please. I'm done. FF. Go next. Right? Ambivalence is also a precursor to tilt. So it's interesting how you can feel positive things, you can feel negative things, or at the same time, you can feel nothing. You can feel nothing. You can feel a lack thereof emotions, and this can also cause you to tilt because if you're on autopilot, you're not thinking. If you don't care, you're not caring to think or win the game or try to do your best, and then you can tilt. So all of these things, the emotions that get in the way, or I almost used the wrong there, or the lack thereof emotions can increase the possibility of you tilting. And I'm just curious, like, have you guys experienced this ambivalent feeling of like, whatever, I'm not getting the cards that I want in TFT, I'm not winning the team fights, this game is a doomer, like, Have you anyone experienced the ambivalent or the positive parts that increase the emotions or decrease the emotions that cause you to tilt? I'm just curious, because it happens to me too. Like,